This is the 2023 McLaren Artura. So look at this, how sharp those flappy pedals are. And you have a new steering wheel. It's pretty much hollow. There's no buttons here to distract you. We have a lot of buttons and switches all around the display here. So here you can see basically a switch type of setup here where you have two options. You can press the upper version, the upper button or the lower button. You have a button in the middle as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Then you have some other small buttons here. You have a knob here, you have a joystick there. So basically these are the functions that driver will be using seldomly. These are not for the main driving features. Anyway, here you have the air conditioning grill. It's quite small actually. Then you have the onboard computer screen, and down here you have the important button, so which is of course the engine start stop button, and the switches for the gears. So you have D and R, drive, neutral, reverse. You have the hazard light button, and of course you have the cup holder with a armrest to store, I guess, a pen or something. That's how big it is. So yeah, it's a nice interior, and the seats are fairly comfortable. And yeah, you have a little bit of storage space at the back. So this is it. This is a sports seat that they have on the Artura. It's fine, it's not bad. Seats of the Senna were horrible, even though it is a hypercar. I am well aware of that. Okay, so when you close the door, yeah, you have a nice door actually. You have a lot of leather, and I guess this is the super suede, or I forgot the name of the material, whatever it is. So you have this other leather strap as well. I think it's to open a door, but you have these two buttons here for the windows, and another one there. I think that's for the door. Anyway, the display is on. Okay, look at how beautiful that looks. It looks like Batman or Batmobile. So that's a nice display. I mean, there's no complaint there, but you don't really see much of the car. Anyway, the onboard computer system is also on. So here you can see everything in list form, or you can choose this button here to have everything in icon form. I think this one is better. So let's just try one. Okay, let's try media. Okay, so that sets up the radio, and of course you can use that knob there to adjust the volume. Now to go back, there's no back button. It's like using an iPhone. There's no back icon. I guess you can press this. Oh yes. So pressing that button on the knob brings you back to the main menu, and of course you can choose other options like the ambient lighting, and you can play with it. But of course that's not the main reason why you're watching this video. You want to know what this car is. So basically this is McLaren's first V6 car, and it has a 3-liter twin turbo V6 engine that makes around 680 horsepower. The car that I'm showing you is basically in a McLaren's temporary showroom. It's facing a glass wall, and there's a wall at the back as well, so it's in a very tight corner. I'll try to show you the car as much as I can. There's a bunch of customers there as well. I'll try not to disturb them. So let's have a look at the front design. Okay, here you have the headlights, and very similar to the 720S ish. Then you have this design element here is basically an air intake feeding air directly to this radiator. So it's not very different from the 720S. The headlights are somewhat similar. You have this new designed air splitter, and the color here of course is dark gray. Of course you can choose from other color combinations for the interior and exterior, and this is where the engine lies. So of course, as you can see, it's situated right at the bottom, just to keep the center of gravity of the car as low as possible. And if you look at the back part, it's taken directly from the McLaren alloy, which is actually quite pretty from the back. You have of course exhaust pipes coming out from the grill just above the license plate, rather than in the diffuser. As for the diffuser, it is pretty much very much open. You can see components of the engine from here. I don't know how practical that is. Anyway, the rest of the car is very nice. It's for 1.2 million dirhams. That's a little more than the McLaren GT, but less than the McLaren 720S that's parked there. Top speed is around 205 miles per hour. 0 to 60 time is 2.9 seconds. So this is very fast. It's a hybrid as well, so you're going to get a lot of power. If you want to see more videos of McLarens, just to head on to the video's description for names and links. For other videos, just check out my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.